Hello and welcome back to Satisfactory. As you may or may not be able to tell, we're not in Midgar today. It's been a while since I made an update, but I have been hard at work with this. So yeah, basically Midgar is down here and we are currently up here. So this is the latest train station. The previous ones are this one and this one. Calm is named after a place in Final Fantasy VII. I don't have a good name for this one. I'm still thinking on it. However, this one has a perfect name. It's called Nibelheim. So this is a really good place for a lot of resources. As you can see, we have some resources going here. So allow me to show you what I've been building. There it is. This is what I've been building. It's taken a while to get it going, but we're here, and I think it looks pretty good. That thing, of course, needs to be changed, but regardless. So allow me to show you Nibelheim. So Nibelheim is a place in Final Fantasy VII. It's very important for the plot and stuff, but I'm not going to go into that. I could, but I'm not going to. So first of all, this stuff here is going to be removed. I've mostly just been using it to make like steel beams, concrete, and some steel pipes to actually build with. And then we have a station here with a shop. We have some other stuff. We can make stuff here, whatever we want. And of course we have a massive train station, 10 stations long. We have resources in almost all of them. There are 4 of them left that we haven't. These 2 are these things, and the first 4 are steel ingots. And we'll get to that. That'll be probably the first thing that we go through. So yeah, this is basically the train station, and let's go down, I guess. There is a door down over there, but it's blocked by the temporary stuff. So anyways, as you can see out here, we do have some power generation here. It's gonna get a lot more before we're done. If I was gonna wait with making the video, it would probably take another couple of weeks, because there is just a lot more stuff to be done here with the power fuel generators, but that's not what we're gonna go for first. So yeah, I built that. I think that's pretty good. It's a good way to get back up and down, and we're gonna go through here. We're not gonna talk about this room yet. We're gonna go over to that side because we have iron and we have coal coming in through here. So they're all coming in separately. If we look through here, we can see that it's a long that's a cool thing as well. Not gonna look that good if we don't look at it at night, but whatever. So that's just like iron and 2 coal, and they're coming from over there. There really isn't much to be said about that. I'm gonna put in some skylights here. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So the coal goes 1 on the left and 1 on the right, feeding into these, 4 on each side, and the iron one feeds into both. So the coal are common. Like they're pretty good. It's not impure, but then it's not pure. But the iron is in fact pure, so we have enough iron to feed all 8 of them, but enough coal for 4 each. So it worked out pretty well. So like I said, it's very symmetrical. It looks really good. We got them feeding into in the steel beams or steel in here, which goes up and into where you saw before. So let's go up here, because this is a little bit of a crawl space here where we have, yeah, all of these basically. We're just pumping in the steel to make sure that they go to the right place. And all of this over here is for plastic and stuff, which I'm not done yet with. And if we go out here, we have a door. It's kind of poorly placed. I might change its placement eventually. I'm not sure. And it leads in here where we have a this storage. Yeah, like I said, that's gonna be removed eventually. So, and then we have this is how I primarily get in and out. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I think it's a neat little way to get down. It's gonna be a lot better, of course, once we finish it, so to speak. So, next thing on the list, we'll look at the pipeline. So this is a pretty big pipeline. I like the way it looks. I think it turned out really good. We have the oil and stuff in the middle, and we have some conveyor belts going on top. And I'll explain why in just a second. Okay, so these two oil places are impure. That means that they don't really produce all that much oil. So what I did was I put 2 refineries on each, creating 40 rubber and 40 plastic, and sending it away on these conveyor belts. Because I couldn't fit all of them over there. I could put these in and overclock them, but like I said, I couldn't fit them. It's very big. And then over here we have 2 of them. There really isn't much else to show over here, except for one little thing. So I'll show that. This little elevator thing here. It looks really cool, I think. I think it's pretty cool. So like I said, there really isn't much else to show. It's just 2 oil pumps. But yeah. So these 4 don't actually pump in oil. They pump in, I think it's like oil residue or something like that. We can check. I'm really bad with names of stuff. So yeah, heavy oil residue. Perfect. Which we can then turn into fuel. So we'll run on these because it's a lot faster. So they're going in here, which looks really good, I think. That is a work in progress. I'm going to put more fuel generators down there. That's the idea, at least. I might have to build it out a little bit. And that's where the pipes will go so that they can fuel them. Like I said, it's still a work in progress. It's a massive project, for sure. I'm going to try to move this ladder as well because it just doesn't really work anymore. I had a design in mind when I made this place, like when I started building this, but it didn't really work out. So, with that said, there's only one room left to talk about. So first we'll talk about this part. So this is where we pump up all of the plastic and rubber. And yeah, that's basically it. The idea was to put some of those refineries in here. That was the idea, but it's a fairly small room. I didn't really feel like I could fit all of this in here, like all of the refineries and all of the elevators and stuff. So instead, I expanded and built a second room, which is here. So yeah, you can probably tell that this would be a bit cramped. Yeah, because we have a lot of these here. So yeah, as you can see, the conveyor belts keep going in here, and I like this. I think this looks really good. I managed to put some of these frame walls and inverter frame ramps here to make it look pretty good, actually. I think it looks really good, actually. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do here yet. We're not done with this. So allow me to tell you exactly how I plan this. Basically, we have refineries. This one is the one exception, so I'm showing it first. This one takes in heavy oil residue and turns it into fuel. I don't have it hooked up yet, but basically that's going to just go to some fuel generators. So let's go to the only one that is actually up and running at the moment. So this one turns crude oil into fuel and polymer resin. At the moment, most of the polymer resin is just sent away because I don't have a way to send plastic away. So the polymer goes into this, which turns polymer resin and water into rubber. And then this one will also turn them into rubber. Then the 3 next one turns them into plastic, because we need more plastic than rubber. And this is just for the overflow. So if we get too much of this stuff, it goes here, all the way over here and into this sink. Because we desperately need these to keep making fuel, otherwise the fuel thingies will, the fuel generators will stop, which sucks. So making sure that we will never run out of space to put the polymer is very important. That's why I put it here instead of afterwards, because like, sure, if we can make like infinite plastic and send the plastic instead, that I guess that would be better, or rubber as well. We would get more resources from that, like we would get more points. But ultimately, I think it's better here because that guarantees that the oil production is always going to be running smoothly. With oil, I of course means fuel. So the fuel and stuff go beneath the floor into this room, where we have a couple of holes here. This is the only one that is actually like pumping it up, where it's going up to the top floor and into the fuel generators. So I think this one will probably go to that floor, and then we still have 4 more, so we're gonna have to make a lot of fuel generators, because all of them are gonna be overclocked, so they can all run like 6 fuel generators in order to maximize the efficiency of the plastic and rubber creation. So here's the water that I'm using to make them, to turn the polymer into stuff. This comes from a pump house that we have over there. This one doesn't look completely straight. That's kind of weird. Regardless, we do have a geyser as well here. It's going to be nice once I unlock the geothermal energy thingy. Put that right on there. Slap that baby right on there. So we do have a couple of doors. This one doesn't really lead anywhere, but we might use this space to pull some of the pipes so we can fuel more energy things. Anyways, going out here, we have the water pipeline. This is lit up at night, which is really cool. But we can follow it. This thing is always here for some reason. I don't know why. But we follow it all the way over here. As you can see, we have a little pump house here, which is where we get all of our water from. We only really needed 1 pump, but I figured if we do 2 pumps, we could make it a bit better, because that way, even if we use exactly as much as 1 pump can make, we can expand if we want to and use more water. So this is the inside. It's very bare bones. There really isn't much here. I should put in some lights for sure, but I haven't really gotten around to it. Like I said, this has been a massive project, but it is getting there. We're very close to finishing. And we only really need to finish off the plastic and rubber stuff. And yeah, it comes from over there. I actually built like a big platform over here before, where I would do the steel production, but it just didn't turn out good. So instead I built this whole thing, which was pretty cool. We do have a way up here. I will probably expand a bit underneath here, so so it looks a bit better, looks a bit more like it's being held up by the building instead of just hovering. And the reason why I decided to do the steel ingots instead of just, you know, pumping iron and coal all the way back to the base, so to speak, is because I figured it would be better, because this way we don't have to turn it into coal right away. It's kind of hard to fit that on the train station. We'd have to do like a lot of special buildings and stuff to make sure that that would look good. But I feel like building it here, making it look good here and stuff, is probably better. So let's see here. We can just... I think that looks really cool, actually. I think that looks really funny with that thing on the side there. It's nice, I think. And let's go back to the entrance, because I really like the sign that I made. It looks really good. Also, I've started using these metal beams and beam connectors to try to make things look better. And welcome to Nibelheim. We have the waving thing above. I do kind of... The wall-mounted floodlights are so annoying. I wish you could turn them off, like put them into night mode so they're only on during the night, but no, can't do it. I might put another one over there where the train goes in. I might do that. We'll see. But yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. I built that so for easier access, so I don't have to run around. And that's about it, to be honest. Like I said, it's been a lot of stuff to build. I've needed a lot of resources and stuff, but I think it's turning out pretty good. It is kind of annoying that those don't line up there, the windows, but I think it looks kind of cool anyways with them like that. It's because the buildings kind of split there. I'm sorry, that's my Discord notification. But yeah, that's about it. So yeah, for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, thanks for watching. So for now, bye.